All right, I'm Kentucky Hawkeye, KY Hawkeye here on Twitch and other social media stuff, and I will be playing Ehud. He is a human hedge knight. He knows how to fight, he knows how to do that well, and he doesn't care much for anything else.
She is a orc. No, and this is ogre. Which is the type of socialite. Um, she got herself in a little bit of trouble, so now she's adventuring.
Yes, yes, that's how that works.
Yeah, that's the ticket.
Oh, there we go. I think I was muted. Thank you very much for the tip on that, Lord Gazumba. Good to see you. Thanks for the follow. Anyway, I'm playing Alexander, and he's a human astrologer, kind of shy, awkward. Um, you know, just a little bit of a mess, but he's really, really awesome. So hope you like him. And let's throw it over to the GM and the creator of the adventure, the publisher, the creator, the maker upper, the birther of the adventure, Sean.
I'm Sean. I wrote this adventure, and I shall be running you through it. It's a horror adventure. It's currently available in 4 parts. Drop that there. And soon it'll be available in print. So if you want to get your hands on it to, scare and torment your players at home, you can. That's
And you
what I
should.
got.
And you
You
should.
should.
Yes. And this will be the second session of, what did we decide? Probably 4 to 5 weeks of Zweihander. So
See how long it takes you guys to push through. When you are ready, I will begin.
I think I'm ready. Are you all ready?
All right. So previously on, um, the party. I'm just gonna open the whole map for you. The party was on their way south with a man named Durant. They had been hired to protect him on the road. While you were camping at night, there was this tree filled with ravens that started talking to you, saying that the musician was coming and the darkness, and then this mist started to kind of fill up around you, and then these devil dog things kind of attacked, and they killed Durant. Excuse me. And you lopped his arm off to get this case that he had that had papers in it. And then as you headed into the forest, following a set of bloody footprints, you came across signs leading towards a place that you didn't recognize, and the stars above kept kind of being out of place and spinning, flummoxing Alexander's ability to navigate correctly with his astrology. Then you stumbled upon a graveyard where a group of ghosts were digging somebody up, and then as they walked out, you were attacked again, and then you saw a shadowy man kind of start to walk past, leaving bloody footprints. And you have started to follow the footprints as the mist started to kind of overtake you again. And that is where we pick up.
All right.
As you're kind of on the road, heading north. Of course, I'm not in the right place in my PDF. The road twists and turns like a man deep in a fitful sleep. Finally, after about a mile, a light can be seen ahead. Built into a hill is a small inn. The placard on the side of the road, lightly twisting in the breeze, reads Chesterdale Inn. The mist retreats from the clearing, allowing you to see the full moon, casting a sickly blue light across the sky. And standing outside the inn, you see a man in dark black clothes with a pan flute, and he's standing there and he plays kind of a few bars, almost like he's ushering you towards this inn before he kind of fades into the mist.
And this is the same man that's been leaving the bloody footprints.
Yes, the bloody footprints lead up to they lead up to the end. So the end's 2 stories with one kind of built inside the side of the hill, and the footprints are leading you down towards the door to the lower level.
And this isn't a village. This is just an inn.
It's just inn on the side of the road.
This is not Fuchstadt, where we're supposed to be going.
Well, I believe, gentlemen, this is called fate. Just go in.
Definitely curious to see what it is. So, ladies first, after you.
You're muted, dude.
Is either fate or trap. Either way, we go inside.
And she'll just open the door and just march right in.
Windows. Creeping down the stairs, the steel door is ajar, light slipping out through the crack as if trying to escape. As you step down the stairs, the sound of screaming and weeping fills your ears. As soon as everybody has entered the room, the door slams shut behind you, the latch vanishing like an unkept promise. Then we
Did they say about trap?
Definitely. I'll turn around immediately and check the door.
It is a solid kind of wall of steel that looks like it's just like fused into the wall.
Is it
Almost
locked?
like what
Is it locked now?
the handle is gone.
Definitely very strange. You guys, there's no more handle on the door. It's gone.
And ahead of you, in this small kind of entry hall that you're in, you see this door is labeled storage. This door is labeled stairs. This door is not labeled, and this is a set of double doors, and you kind of hear crashing and thrashing on the other side of it.
Right now, Ehud sees nothing.
I don't like this at all, very much. I wonder what's crashing and making all that noise.
Well, you have nowhere to go except for forward, and she'll go through the double doors.
Alrighty.
Okay. Then.
I guess we follow well-dressed friend.
Alex
and I
will.
follow behind.
Yeah, I'll follow as well.
You should have control of your tokens.
The double doors are right ahead. Very good.
They are ahead.
Very nice. I'll just follow along.
All right. The hall is huge, filled with tables and tables covered with rotten food, tables covered in rotten bodies, and tables covered in shattered dreams. Corpses are everywhere, having fallen where they sat. Dried blood and vomit cover the room, all punctuated by a horrific screaming. As you kind of enter this room, it looks like at some point a party had happened, was going on here, and then something happened, and you see up at the top of the room a spectral woman in a wedding dress kind of howling, and as soon as as you walk in, she like latches forward on you and starts to move towards you. Kind of everyone roll initiative.
I'll cover my mouth and try not to get sick. Let's see here. Where's initiative?
It should be 1d10, and then you should have a number for it.
Is that on the second page, Sean?
Believe. Let me see. I think it's on the first or the second.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I got it.
It's 3 plus your perception bonus.
Yeah, I got it.
All right. Why can I not?
Oops.
All right. I'm blind again.
You looking for your initiative?
Yeah.
It's on the second page.
Second page. Okay, that's why.
No. And you didn't actually. There
we go.
There you go.
Have I ever played role-playing games on Roll20 before? Jeez.
It takes a while. I forget that not everyone's in Roll20 4 or 5 times a week like I am.
And we are,
there it is. Okay.
just for chat's sake, Kayla and Robert and I, the 3 players, are all very new to Zweihander, so if you feel like we're fumbling along without a clue, it's probably because we're fumbling along
1d plus.
without a clue.
Okay, fine. I'll do it this way since I can't get it through.
There we go.
And you say there's
Okay.
a like a female in a wedding dress in a spectral form.
Correct.
Oh, I see. All right. Let me zoom out a little bit.
All right. So, Ehud, you are up first, sir.
Okay. All right. How far is this spectre from me? Moments.
5, 10, 20. Like about 45 feet.
Oh,
So-
all right. So how? Let's see. What is my movement?
Your movement should be 3 plus your AV. That should be on the.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7. So I can 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to move to about there. Ehud moved to there to get good open position. He has sword drawn, not holding it out in threatening way, but has it pulled and out at his side just in case.
Right. All right. And then it is Alexander.
Okay. Let's see. Anyone? My distance on magic missile. That's just any person I can see, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he will nervously fumble inside of his robe and pull out one of those little silver darts and kind of aim it. And anybody looking at him can visibly see his hand shaking as he's kind of got his mouth and nose covered from the stench. Okay. Magic missile. And he's going to cast that and fire one off at the spectral form.
That will indeed succeed. Go ahead and roll your d10 plus your wisdom. As you kind of fling the arrow and it gets, magic kind of starts to filter around it.
Okay. Just trying to get to the right page, sorry.
We'll have this all down by the time we're done.
Yeah. Well, it's a learning process.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still newish to GMing it, so.
Okay. So 10 damage.
Excellent. So it kind of rolls through and she screams kind of bloody murder as the dart smashes into her. That was what, 1 AP. You gonna do anything else, or you gonna hold the rest of your action points?
I'm going to hold mine.
All right. And then it is her turn. And she is going to She is going to move forward, and she is just going to howl out this just horrible, piercing howl that kind of digs into your head. Ehud, can you make me a standard resolve test, please? As this is just kind of rattling inside your brain, almost like she's just wailing. You succeed, so you manage to kind of push back this horrid wailing that she was.
Ehud don't scare so easily.
Lena, it's your turn. The ghost is just kind of screaming into this room.
All I really can do is make my movements. So I'm going to move to about here. I think that's where I am.
How far can you move? Go right there.
This is 5, so 15 feet, right?
No, you can move 5 squares.
Well, here then. Now, anyways.
Excellent.
That's all I'm going to do.
All right. Then we are back to Ehud.
Okay. All right. I guess Ehud will go ahead and advance on this creature and see if my mortuary sword will do anything to it or not.
Go ahead and make me a standard standard martial melee. Your mortuary sword goes, it almost, you're like, yes, it's gonna hit, and it makes contact and it just goes right through her.
As expected.
And your hand feels kind of cold as the steel runs through, and she just kind of shrieks.
All right. With me moving forward a little bit and then taking the swing, do I have any action points left to move away from her?
You've used your movement already.
Okay. Okay. So I can only do that once. Okay.
Right.
I couldn't remember. I wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
All right. Otherwise, I'll just, after swinging, I'll just assume some sort of whatever defensive position I can take with what I've got left.
Right. Alexander.
Gonna pull another silver dart out and try to, since the last one seemed to affect her, I'm gonna fire another magic missile at her. From way back here where I'm comfortably out of harm's way. Now looks like... See, I'm supposed to roll under the rating, correct?
Correct.
All right, so I rolled a 43, rating was 65, so it looks like some more damage.
Yeah.
13.
Oof. Nice.
And
again, it hits and it burrows through.
Is this
she starts to...
Does this look like maybe the corpse that we saw being carried out?
Go ahead and make me a challenging awareness test.
So is that subtracting?
That is -10.
Okay, so awareness. Where is that? Okay, roll that. And then modifiers -10% because it's challenging, right?
Correct.
Minus. Oops. Ooh, I think I just crushed that.
Yeah.
Nicely.
You notice sitting at the head of the table a wrapped corpse that is the corpse that they pulled out of the ground. And this looks very much like her ghost.
You guys, I'll point at the corpse. I think that this is her. Oh my gosh, I think it's her ghost. I think, definitely. And I'm gonna hold my action points.
Alrighty. Then it is her turn. And she is going to go ahead and she is going to dive forward and attack Ehud there in front of her. Sway standard. She's going to crush that. And she's going to do 7 damage.
Okay, my peril hit threshold is
You
7.
can get
so
your
it's-
damage threshold on
damage
the second
threshold.
page.
I'm on the wrong one. Okay, damage threshold is 8.
8. So she did not hurt you.
Okay.
Your armor protected you.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's going to go ahead and 10, 20, 25. All right. And she's going to move towards the astrologer who has been hitting her. And
No,
then
she's not doing that.
Then it is Lana's turn.
So how far you put out the map where the body is?
It's right here. Oh,
Okay. I am gonna make a. Yeah, I'm gonna make a beeline actually for the corpse.
all right.
I think that's 5. Can I, with my 3 points, can I only ever move 5, or can I use another one to get up there? Or
You can use, so you can dash.
Mhm.
See, it's movement, no actions, movement actions. So you can, come on, compendium load. You can run, which will take, which costs you 2 AP.
Mhm.
Why it's reading is 1 here. You can run at movement 3 times, up to 3 times your movement, and then you gain +3 to your damage threshold. So you can just kind of book it.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna run till I'm up to next to them, up to
Okay.
next to the course, and I'm gonna hold my point in case of reaction.
Sounds good. Ehud.
All right. Ehud, knowing his sword does nothing to this, and he has nothing magical to throw at it. He wants to take a quick look around. We have bride walk floating around place. Can I see body that looks like he's dressed as groom?
Go ahead and make me a standard awareness test. You do not see another well-dressed male body at the head of the table, like next to the bride.
How about the rest of the room at all?
The rest of the room, you see a lot of people who are like, they're dressed in their finery, but they all kind of look like they're arrayed more like where family or friends would sit.
Yeah. No one's dressed fancy enough as dressed in the way that a groom would be in tradition.
Right.
Okay, that's what I wanted to find out. All right, with that. All right, where do I go? Do I assist you with the corpse, or do I go? Even if I go to help Alexander, there's not much I can do to this thing. So with movement, I'll come here and join Lana to see if there's anything on bride corpse that we can use to advantage.
Okay. And it is Alexander.
Okay. You guys, he's really concerned, and he's gonna cast Aegis.
Good move, good move.
I gotta hopefully get my damage threshold raised. A little bonus. Oh, wah, 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 wah. Bummer.
But you didn't critically fail, so
Yeah, I didn't like cause something to go horribly terrible.
yeah.
Okay. Because I'm still in bad shape from earlier. And you
This is
said
correct.
5 squares
both
is
are.
the movement.
That
I'm
was her movement. Because it's going to be based on whatever your movement is.
Okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna back out and close these doors.
Okay.
1, 2. Can I get outside and close those doors too?
Which doors? These doors?
Yeah. Oh, that's the one
No,
that
those
locked.
doors, yeah.
Okay. And are these over here windows?
This door says storage, and this door says
Okay.
stairs. These are all doors.
So I used a second action point to move. Can I try to open the storage door?
You can.
I will do so. What would I need to do that?
You open the door.
Okay, I'll do that.
So there's no chance of you failing, so there's no roll.
Okay.
You see inside, it's a room, it's filled with old moldy crates. Some of them are half open.
Okay.
This looks like an old storage room.
I'm gonna continue my move and close the door.
You can't, once you've moved, you've moved.
Oh, okay. So I couldn't have gone through the door.
Well, I'll like opening it was part of like the.
Yeah, I'm trying to hide basically.
Right. Yeah. All right.
So move and cast a spell. That should leave me 2 APs, right?
1 AP.
Oh, you get 3. Okay, I couldn't remember.
Yeah, you get 3.
Very good. I'll hold it.
All right.
Awesome.
You hear from the outside a door open and heavy footsteps kind of come charging into the other room. And you see a man in armor, and he's got a sword in one hand, and he's got a vial in another hand. And he screams, "Get back, devil woman!" And he throws this vial of water towards her. That it hits and it shatters. And she starts to scream as fire erupts across her.
All right. That seems good.
It appears we have help.
You fools, let's go! We can't take this! And then it is Josephine's turn. What is her movement? Her movement is, oh, well. That's movement. And she's going to howl again. Both Lana and Ehud, can you make me a standard resolve test, please?
Ooh. Not good.
No, not good. So both of you are suffering from fear. And you will each take 9 peril as she just kind of the wail gets into you. And you just feel fear kind of grip your soul. Alright. So when you are under the effects of fear, scroll through the book.
Yeah,
Where is it? I just want to be able to read this correctly. Fear, unlike stress. Okay. So, So you will suffer. Yeah, you suffer 2d10 plus 2 peril. Okay, so that's it. It's just peril. It's peril and corruption, but I'm not worrying about corruption since this is a one shot. So you guys have just suffered some peril, and just you feel, it's in your soul right now, and you can't move towards it. Yeah. I would have more than a minute to prep her. Yeah. You cannot counterspell, dodge, or parry until your next turn. And then it is Lana's turn.
I'm gonna destroy the body.
All right, how are you gonna do that?
I will try and rip the head off and stomp on it. Or if I have to dump the whole thing down and just start jumping on it. I'm 8 feet tall, so she's understandably heavy. So
Go ahead and give me a routine athletics test.
sure.
So you just tear the rotten head off this corpse. Some maggots kind of go running away. There wasn't a whole lot left inside over the long period of time that she had been buried, but you're able to kind of pull the head off, and the ghost screams and just seems angrier at you for desecrating her corpse.
I thought it might get rid of it.
I was going to chop off heads, so we both.
That's not going to do anything. We need to find her ring. Let's go. Let's go.
Is it not on her body?
No.
Hey, I'm booking it then.
You say we got to find a ring?
That's what he just said. If you find the ring.
Alright. Ehud.
Alright. This soldier no fool. He knows he has opponent he cannot fight. He's going to drop like rock and split.
Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He has no weapons for this. He sees person who does. He heads towards person with weapon that can fight this thing.
She is going to make an opportunity attack as you run away.
Understood.
She's going to deal 8 damage as you are fleeing.
All right. So that my damage threshold is 8. Does they have to beat or meet or beat?
Meet. So you go 1 step down.
So so I'm going to go from moderately to seriously wounded.
Okay. You are moderately to seriously wounded. You're going to take an injury because I rolled a 6.
Ooh, not good.
You could use one of those fate points here
to
prevent the injury.
You use one of your fate points, not one of the fortune points.
Oh.
Let me move the fortune points so that we remember they're there. But you can use a fate point to avoid the injury before I roll it.
I will use fate point.
Okay.
I want to be healthy enough to get away from you.
Well, I wanted to roll an injury.
You got to roll one last time.
I know.
Not this time.
But I wanted to bruise his ribs. All right.
I like to keep ribs solid as possible, unless they are ribs I am eating from barbecue.
Alexander.
Okay, so I hear this new voice, and so obviously I'm a little curious. So I'm going to come back out and up through the door to see what's happening. So can that be my movement? I have a 6 movement.
Yeah.
Okay. And when I see that people are fleeing, I'm going to go ahead and fire another magic missile, since that did seem to have an effect. So I'm going to cast that again. And there we go.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh,
no.
Oh. Is that a crit fail?
No, it's just a
Just a
fail.
big old
You
fail.
if you roll doubles, it's a critical.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. All right. So that's. I'm gonna save my last action point in case I need it for not dying or something.
Right. That is fair. Josephine is going to slide. It's going to kind of just glide over the tables towards Lena with her claws outstretched and just kind of shrieking forward to attack. And she is going to miss. She had to get a 55.
I'm gonna look at this soldier guy in it. Who are you?
Time for pleasantries later. We have to get out of here.
Where are we going? The door's locked.
We've been in a room right there. We heard you, and then you went in here like fools.
Not very nice. Not
Lana.
very nice at all.
I'm gonna keep heading out. So I think I'll make it to here.
And remember, you can disengage, or you can run faster. Like if you dash, you'll get more to your damage threshold to mitigate the opportunity attack that's coming. Because she still has an AP.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that then.
Okay, cool.
That
Oh,
gets me to here.
and you see this door is open.
Alright, I'll dart in there too when I have a movement left.
Sounds good. Ehud.
I hear what they say, so I follow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I head inside as well.
Okay.
I'll put my token there for now.
Right. And then the soldier is going to kind of grab Alexander, and he's going to pull him through, and then he's going to kick the door shut. The old meeting room is covered in gore. There are 3 people here, 2 men and a woman. One of them's lying on a table, and he's like kind of holding his side, and blood is just like kind of oozing, and it's just everywhere around him. And then the lady's kind of in the corner. She's on the ground. She's got her hands over her ears, and she's just trying to. It sounds like she's trying to keep voices out of her head, and she just keeps saying the screaming. She keeps screaming, the screaming, the screaming.
Who are these people in here? What's going on?
My name is Robert. That's Edward, and that's Minuet. We came here. I came with her to find this inn before the land was consumed by war, and we found it in this odd place beyond the ethereal. And then we found her, and the screaming, it drove her. It got into her mind, and it pulled her apart. And then it attacked Edward, and now they're on death's door. I can't keep track of both of them any longer. I can't hurt her. It's just, Minuet said something about if we could just quiet the ghost, we could get upstairs, and we could form a protection circle and figure out what to do. It's a bride. We need to find her ring, which we checked the corpse, which is how Edward got hurt, and we don't know where the ring is. It's the only way we're going to banish her spirit back to the netherworld. I've got one more vial of holy water, and that seems to be the only thing that's working until Minuet stops hearing voices and can bless our weapons again. I'm at my wit's end here. It's good to have extra bodies, though. I'm not sure what we can really do.
I mean, my magic missile was working. I thought, definitely.
And that's definitely a start. It's a start. Just we need something more potent. You
Mhm.
look injured, sir.
Uh, yeah, he's kind of limping now that the adrenaline's kind of slowing down.
Pardon, stupid question, but do we know for sure Ring is in this building?
I mean, we have to hope.
Did did you say that we weren't in the same place as before, and we were in an ethereal thing or something? Ethereal? What that?
You came. I assume you, like everyone here, has come through the ethereal, spelled with like an AE. The mist. It would have grabbed everyone and pulled them in.
Would I know as an astrologer? Would I know anything about this?
As a magic user, you know that you pull your magic from the ethereal
Okay,
plane.
gotcha. So that must be why the stars don't look right, because we're not where we thought we were. Is what's gonna happen in here?
Right.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, that makes me feel better. Only a little better.
Glad you feel better about things.
So we had to find her ring. Hmm.
Is there anything I can do for the? I'm not hurt. Well, I'm a little bit wounded, but a little bit hurt. Is there anything I can do for the two of them to help? They're in worse shape than I am. Is there anything I can do to help them?
If you've got a bandage and a rank in heal, you can attempt to make a heal test.
No, I don't.
All right. Don't these tinctures that I have on me do something?
Yes.
Let me look it up here.
They will. They take you up the damage condition tract.
Okay. All right. So, Robert, you said earlier Miss Minuet is key to setting up this protection circle so we can resolve this dilemma.
Yeah.
If I give her a tincture, will that stop the screaming, or is that just for injuries only and not for this
It's
kind of stuff?
for injuries.
Okay.
It's basically just it's drugs so you forget the pain.
What about mandrake root?
Yeah.
What about dispel magic?
Mandrake root.
Uh, yeah.
If she's affected by a spell, would that work? Dispel magic?
Dispel magic. Let me read dispel magic. It's definitely it's less a spell and it's more she's hearing the screaming
Okay.
of
So more of
the
a
banshee still. It's
more of a condition. Okay, very good. Actually, not very good, but yeah, I got you.
Informationally good.
Informationally sound. Well, I mean, I wonder if we kill that thing out there, if it'll definitely will help. I think
We can definitely force her back into the veil for a while.
Do we know where it might have been? Did she have a room upstairs or anything?
We haven't had a chance to explore very far upstairs. We stumbled right into her room there, and then just everything went all to hell.
how do we get upstairs?
The stairs on the other side of this hallway.
Oh, well, maybe we should just go up there and look around, or will she go up there?
I don't know if we can drag her. I'm gonna need help if we're gonna move Robert. They're in real bad shape.
Right. I will give Robert one tincture to try to heal his condition.
He is suffering from injuries that have not been surgically taken care of. So he can't heal
Okay.
up the damage condition track.
All right. Okay. All right. I will hold on to the tincture then, and I will go to help guide him across hallway 2 steps.
All right. Someone lend me a hand. He's gonna go and kind of
I'll come.
pick up.
I'll come and
I
help.
can help as well.
All right. They're all gonna try to move. You guys head towards the stairs.
Oh.
Stairs.
Does the ghost woman not leave the big room?
He does not.
Oh, that's good then. Definitely good.
Press luck.
I don't like this place at all. It smells bad. You can see Alexander's very nervous. He's kind of pacing. He's picking at his robe, looking around. Definitely don't like that here.
Smell is least of worries if we don't find Ring.
Stumbling
Otherwise,
upstairs, the old apartments seem oddly comforting. The oppressive feeling of somebody walking over your grave has vanished, and all that remains is kind of a faint hint of lilac and lavender. And the front room is covered in dust, and there's a old yellowed couch.
Well, this isn't as bad, I guess, as the downstairs, but I still don't like it.
Let's search. See if we can find Ring here.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for a bedroom or like a dressing table sort of thing.
I think I'll come over here and just keep an eye on the stairs
Okay.
in case she comes up.
This area down here,
Mhm.
is this just like a sitting area, or
That is a fireplace,
oh, that's fireplace? Okay.
and there is a door right here.
All right. Ehud will come and search this room here to see if he can find Ring.
Go ahead and give me a standard awareness test.
You think I'd have this memorized by now?
I noticed
Under
you can
perception.
change the difficulty rating on your character sheet, can't you?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, I was doing it manually. Okay, that's my way. I do everything the hard way.
I feel you.
Let me guess. I find nothing except dust.
Yep. There is nothing up here. So, Minuet was talking about something about if we could create a ring of salt, we can keep the spirits out. I don't know how to perform the ritual, but I figure we can try to find the ingredients we need for that. Fortunately, the kitchen is downstairs.
Of course, downstairs. Damn. I don't like it downstairs very much.
But I think this flue is connected to the kitchen, and he points towards here.
How big is Flu?
It's big enough that one person at a time could kind of squeeze into it and slide down. Because the fireplace leads into a larger kind of central chimney stack.
Right. That's what I figured.
Well, I probably can't fit down there.
You probably can't, but I could.
I'm going to attempt to
All
slide.
right. Since chimney will lead to hearth is usually a kitchen for cooking meals. Hopefully, it can be shortcut.
One.
All right, I will go down chute.
All right. So as you start to head into the chute, you you see a rope, and as you're kind of coming down, your foot hits something that feels decidedly like a skull stuck in the flue.
Oh, that's fine.
Can
I
I
mean,
tell
that's
if it?
totally fine.
Can I tell if it's totally blocking? Like, can I get around it, or do I have to basically bash in skeleton to get
You're
past?
gonna have to kind of push through the skeleton to get. Make me a. Let's go with an easy coordination test to see if you can kind of meander by without disrupting
So-
this corpse.
So how do I do an easy?
Easy is plus 20.
Plus 20.
So you could click in the circle above easy right there, and then do your skill. That'll adjust the.
Easy. Where's easy button at?
Those buttons for the difficulty rating run.
Oh, there it is. There it is. I
Yeah,
see it
kind
now.
of
I
2/3
see
of
it
the
now.
way up the sheet. Yeah.
Okay, and it will not respond to my. Oh, there it goes. Finally.
Alright,
Okay, so coordination. Okay, hang on. Let me cancel. Start this over.
okay.
Let me start this over again. Come on, cancel the fool thing. Thank you. Coordination, easy. No other modifier because
No,
it's
just-
already being put in, right?
Right.
Oh, for Pete's sake!
even with, so you start to kind of get around. You realize this is a very small, kind of rotting corpse skeleton, and it's of a child, and that kind of freaks you out for a moment, and you lose your footing, and both you and the corpse kind of go tumbling down, and then you will fall out of the flue in
I assume we all hear this crash.
yeah. You fall out of the flue here into the kitchen. And pots and pans are all over the place and still stuck on the stove. There's piles of mold everywhere. And as soon as you kind of come falling down, like an army of roaches just scatter back into the blackness kind of from whence they, normally come. And laying sprawled out on the floor is a young man in a pool of blood, a knife still in his hand, and a scrap of paper in the other. And then you've also got this child's corpse that's laying next to you that came down with you.
I go to other body and grab a piece of paper to see if it has anything important on it.
Okie dokie. You grab the scrap of paper. It's a recipe,
Okay.
and then it's scribbled at the bottom of the note in blood. It reads, "I'm sorry."
Can I tell what it is recipe for?
It's a lot of very odd sounding ingredients. Can you make me an easy alchemy test?
Okay. All right, so that is easy. Alchemy. Oh, they're much better.
Right, you recognize that these are all like toxic ingredients. It sounds like this is the recipe if someone wanted to make like a poisoned stew.
We sense conspiracy. Okay, having this, I will keep this in hand, and I will try to quickly search for salt or
All right.
anything else that might be useful for us.
All right, you're able to find there's a large bag of salt sitting by the stove that you're able to grab, but all the food in this room just looks rotted, foul, and befouled, and the pots and pans are rusted.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, I grab salt and then I head back to flue to climb back up.
All right, can you go ahead and make me a standard coordination test?
Standard.
Or not coordination, athletics, because you're climbing.
Okay. Athletics. Oof.
So you're trying to climb and you keep kind of falling and the rope snaps as more kind of chimney dust comes crashing down on you.
Am I able to reach up and grab any part of rope at all?
No.
Okay.
Sounds like
how
it's going really good down there, whatever he's doing.
How are you doing down there? You hear Robert yell from
Other
above.
than dead bodies and broken rope, I'm doing fine. I have salt, but I have no way to climb back up.
That is unfortunate. Robert kind of turns.
Totally obvious, just barely obvious will suffice.
Hey,
Robert, yeah.
Definitely. Does anybody have any rope that we could lower down there? Maybe. I don't have any.
I don't have any. We could. Do we want to run interference to the door of the kitchen to try to get him out of there?
I could shoot it again.
I will just make sprint.
All right. We
Oh,
can.
no. This is upstairs. There's apartments. There's bed sheets. I've done it 1,000 times back at court. Just tie a couple together. You can escape really easy, especially out of compromising positions to get out of a room really quickly. I'm very good at tying a knot. Do you want me to try?
That sounds like a good idea.
I'll run and grab a couple of sheets.
Provided the sheets are still in good condition.
Make a makeshift rope if I can.
All right. You're able to grab the sheets, and they're not like in the best condition, but you're able to kind of wrap them and tie them, and get a decent length of kind of cord going, and you're able to throw it down the flue, and Robert comes up and he kind of grabs sheets behind Elena, and you guys hoist Ehud, and you're able to get him back up into the apartments.
I walk over to Minuet and say, "Here is salt."
The voice is like, I still can hear her. She's around the room. The salt around the room.
Perimeter of room.
No holes.
Okay. And I start doing as she says.
All right, so it takes you a few minutes, but you're able to kind of create a Winchester special around this room with the salt. And as you do that, it feels a little calmer. And Minuet kind of she stands up. She's like, the voices are less, but still, she's in my head. It's gonna take me time to cast the protection for this room. Find that ring.
I go back to searching the rest of the.
Yeah, I'll search as well.
I want to go to this door here.
All right.
And go in, if possible.
You go in, and this is another storage room. That's just got soaps and kind of housewares. It's like a big linen closet.
I'll give it a quick one over just in case.
All right. You don't find any rings or anything of value. It's all very old and moldered and kind of decrepit.
Okay.
I searched bedroom here.
You do not find anything.
All right. Out of frustration, I come back in here and start tearing room apart looking for a ring.
Yeah, I'm in there searching as well.
Yeah. You guys, I don't think it's wherever it is, I don't think it's in here. Robert kind of walks up to the door, and no one wants to leave the leave safety, but I think we're gonna have to.
I hand him what's left of the salt in case you need to barricade self. Take this.
Sounds good. And if you run into any ghosts, take this. And he hands you the last vial of holy water.
Where are you going? I'll ask Robert. Where are you going?
I'm staying here to guard.
Where are we going?
We've got a door and we've got it in, and we've got to find this ring.
I thought he was going outside. So
I thought he was going downstairs or something. Yeah, let's check out this door.
To an adjoining room. That's why I handed him the salt. So if he's staying in here, then I wouldn't hand it to him.
Okay.
I would keep the salt for us.
Then he keeps the holy water for himself.
Yeah.
Let's check out this door.
All right, let's check. Let's keep searching till we find.
Definitely other doors and things.
The hall is empty, save for 3 rats that are standing perfectly still, looking at a hunk of cheese. Their tails are thumping on the ground in time.
How about this door where Alexander is? Right here.
Alrighty.
Here's another room. Another door.
I will go to the store.
Alright. Split up.
I mean, nothing bad can happen.
No. So, Alexander, as you enter this room, sadness hangs in the air of this small room. A table filled with makeup and a small silvered mirror, cracked and broken, as if smashed in anger. The fireplace is cold, and a knife lays on the table. One sad window looks out into the darkness.
I'm going to search this dressing table very closely.
Okay.
Looking for this ring, because it looks like maybe this is a changing room or a dressing room.
And looking at the table, you see a kind of a rune that's carved into the dressing table.
Is there something I could use to determine what that rune means?
Yes, you can make a standard education test.
Okay, standard. That's eavesdrop education. Okay, here we go.
Ooh.
Alrighty.
Boy, I have a bad feeling about this.
You do not recognize what this symbol here looks like.
I'll call out you guys. There's a weird looking thing on this table. And do I see any sign of the ring? Any other personal effects?
You do not.
I come to look at rune.
I'll follow as well. Go take a look.
As you're kind of looking on, you see another fireplace that kind of is like, you can see where ash has dumped out of it from Ehud's Santa Claus and escapades, as they're connected. And then you've just got the desk, and then you've got another door here.
I'll sift through the fireplace just to make sure she hadn't thrown the thing in there.
Go ahead and give me an awareness test.
I feel like that doesn't sound too good.
Just a standard.
All right.
Paths leading into it. Or someone walking through.
You do not find anything in the fireplace.
Okay.
I didn't realize it. I didn't hear it click, so I was sitting there waiting for it to roll. And I was like, oh no, there it is.
Yeah, no, it's there.
My bad.
I would like to take a close look at Ruin as well to see if it's anything I recognize
Isn't-
from my fighting travels.
Isn't that a pan flute thing?
That is a pan flute.
Could be.
As you're leaning in to kind of examine it, there's a banging on the window, kind of like a bird smashing into the glass.
Oh, crap, dude.
And turning, you see the dark musician standing, kind of looking at you. He plays a small ditty on his pan flute and then starts walking toward the north room. His yellow eyes seem to hang in the darkness for a few moments, even after he's walked away, kind of phantasms digging into your soul. Like he just appeared and then kind of walked into the next room. Can everyone make me a standard resolve test, please?
Where do I find that?
Resolve is under willpower.
Oh, I see.
So he kind of just appeared here and then just walked into the other room.
Oh, how does he do that?
If possible, I'm gonna follow him.
Okay. So far, you guys all did well on your resolve tests. Good, you're a party of resolve hardy people.
Right, let's follow this person who will lead us here.
Oh my.
As you enter, sitting on the bed is the musician, and in his hand is a journal, and he kind of throws it towards Lana as she enters the room. The bride saw her beloved's heart. She was trying to get my attention, and I didn't come. She's trying again, and now I don't have time for her little games. He plays another little bar on his pan flute before he kind of vanishes like a misty fog away.
You don't have time, but we do, evidently.
I understand none of these riddles. I could not consider this fun.
But now you've got a journal in your hand that he threw at you.
I'm gonna
What
look for
does
the
journal
last
say?
entry.
Okay. The last entry reads as follows. Annabella, what have you done? What have you brought into our house? I saw the book, and now I can't unsee it. Why? Why would you bring such a horrible text? Is that human flesh? Be still, my heart. Perhaps she can explain. But what is there to explain? That she cavorted with the darkness, couldn't wear it any longer, returned it to Father's stash. I pray it's not cursed, that my soul isn't lost. And after that, the text becomes hard to read and is illegible, and there's drops of blood mixed into the ink, and the next few pages from the book have been torn out.
Would I recognize a reference to a book with a cover of human flesh?
Go ahead and make me a challenging education test.
Okay. Let me get my cursor over here. Challenging education.
Nice.
You know that there are plenty of like evil books that are bound in human flesh. So without like seeing it or knowing any more, you're not gonna be able to necessarily say, "Oh, it's this evil book."
Right. I mean, definitely, that book sounds terrible. Made bound in human skin. That can't be good.
It also mentioned wearing something and returning it to his
Right.
stash.
Oh, there's stash.
Stash, definitely.
Also, there's a stash here somewhere in the building.
Where would the
I guess
stash
that's
be?
what we look for.
But I'm gonna walk around, start searching this room.
As you're kind of looking on, this room has been trashed. Like it seems like someone kind of was having a kind of a meltdown in here. There's a mirror that's been shattered. The sheets have been torn. The pillows have been pulled apart. Furniture is broken.
like somebody searched this room pretty heavily already.
Definitely.
All right, I'm gonna go back out and take a deeper look at that rune, and then I'm gonna start looking in the other rooms.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a what was the education test for the rune? It was a go ahead and make me a standard education test for the rune. You recognize that this is the rune of the Dark Musician, who is a spirit that guides people from across the river into the Vault of Night, or into the Well of Eternity, across the river Styx, which is where souls go when they die. And that over thousands of years, the guide was corrupted by the spirits from the Black Lodge, which is another kind of ethereal plane where fallen fae have gone to rot. And now the guide gathers people before their time and drags them into the afterlife.
That
Crap.
I don't like this place. We need to find that ring.
Hey, yeah, definitely. I'm gonna look it out of the room, and I want to look in here if there's a door here.
Yeah. So as you go to kind of
store.
look at this door, you notice that you can't seem to open it, and as you kind of jiggle with it, a hand kind of bursts out and then like falls kind of limply, like it was trying to dig through the door and plaster.
Oh, this place is terrible.
Why does something
very-
make me think that that is what we do and do not want to go?
It's very bad here.
Can I have something to like a crowbar, something? Unless somebody else wants to do it.
I come over with my, let's see, what is it called? My fire hardened spear, and use that as crowbar to try to open the door.
All right, so you guys go ahead and give me a standard athletics to try to kind of, you're trying to jimmy this door that feels like it's been secured from the other side. Yeah, you try to get your spear in, and the back of your spear kind of snaps, like the point, whichever side you were using. It definitely, you gather that someone sealed this door from the other side.
Can I just start putting a boot to it?
Sure.
An 8-foot ogre, you think could hopefully do something?
Go ahead and give me a routine athletics test as you start to just kind of
If you don't, then we can do together on next try.
barrel into this door.
Maybe if I shot it with a missile, could that work?
So good possibility. Good idea.
I would say save missile in case ghosts come.
Oh, okay.
Right now, that is only weapon we have other than the Zweihander holy water that works.
Okay, definitely.
See?
Okay.
So you're able
Besides,
to.
I have faith in ogre.
You're able to kind of smash into it, and
Wow, definitely strong.
I have fought ogres before. I know how strong they are.
so you're in a small room. It's filled with shelves of potions and lab tools, and you see what was kind of against the door. You see a woman in adventuring gear. It looked like she had kind of shoved her hand through the door, and there's a large hole in the back of her head, and you can hear kind of the sound of skittering in this room.
I'm gonna take out my rapier.
I get
And
more
step
sword
into the
in
room.
hand.
But I'm gonna do a quick search of the room.
All right, there's a lot of like There's a lot of like vials that are like they have dried um alchemical reagents in them, and things that have just rotted away, and it's all covered in dust. But as you kind of look through, you're able to find 5 bandages that seem to still be good, 2 tinctures, and a red cap mushroom.
Is there any rings in there?
No.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
I pick up tinctures and red cap and put them with the supply I already have.
Okay.
And then
Now
I
you are
go
faced.
to, is this door here or is this window?
That is a door.
All right.
So many doors.
I try door.
The door is unlocked.
I try to enter.
You are able to enter. All right. So you are greeted by this small room. Sitting at a table are 4 adventurers, or what is left of them. The room is covered in violence and gore. Their weapons are strewn about: a pistol, a mortuary sword, and a brace of throwing knives. Sitting open on the table is a book bound in human flesh.
Think I find the book we're looking for.
Probably best not to touch it. I think.
I don't think we're looking for a book. Don't we need a ring? Is there a ring in there? Look in there and kind of gasp.
I search room for a ring.
What is?
I'll assist.
You do not find a ring.
What is this place?
All right, I go closer.
This room has got kind of curtains hanging on the walls, and then you see there's another exit that's got a curtain kind of covering it, kind of like this is a back room.
I look at book just to see if I can see like title on front or behind. Is the book open or closed?
The book is open.
Okay. So.
And as you look upon the book, can you make me an easy resolve test? Just kind of looking at the open book with all of its horrid runes and just evil and like chaos are kind of just radiating out of this book, and it just feels very wrong.
Oh, this is bad. It's very bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I nailed this one. Finally.
We should go.
Yeah, you have indeed. So you're not scared of the book, but you recognize that this is a wizard's spell book.
Okay, I reach out with end of my fire heart with sword, and I try to flip the book so I can close it.
All right. On the cover, you see, kind of as you're closing it, you see the name Annabella written on the cover.
Oh, a spell book, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Wizard Spellbook has name Annabella on it. Wasn't that name in journal?
I think so.
Would it be possible for me to look at the book and
Yes.
see what spells might be listed in it?
You can indeed start to.
I'll kind of use my. I have a dirk, and I think I have throwing knives. Let me look here. That I could use to maybe flip the pages, so I don't have to touch it.
You said there was a thing of throwing knives here in the room?
Yeah.
I would like to pick those up.
Okay.
I'll use one of my throwing knives just to carefully turn the pages to see what I can learn about the spell book without hopefully.
As you start to turn through it, it's just like horrible, arcane, just gibberish and nonsense that like things that you have like vaguely heard about, whispered about in circles of forbidden lore. Can you make me a hard resolve test as you just see
Okay.
more and more of this?
Okay. Yeah, so you'll see Andrew as he's reading this, his jaw kind of drops and he kind of gets drawn into the book as he reads through this. Okay, did not pass that.
As I see him getting drawn closer and closer, I use sword to snap book closed.
So as it kind of draws you in, you suffer 12 mental peril. And as you snap the book closed, kind of two loose pages kind of fall out, kind of in the violence of you slamming the book closed.
Do these look like paper from this book, or does it match paper from these journal that would come out?
It is it looks like it kind of came from this book. It's written in a very fancy looking hand.
Okay.
My stage was imperiled, my condition track. Was that still the case when this session started?
Yes.
So my base peril threshold is 9.
Okay.
And then
So
the
we
next
go
level
down
up is
2.
So I'm ignore 2 skill ranks. Oh, this is just getting better.
You need a nap.
Okay. Yeah, so Alex is visibly
place.
we should go. This is bad, definitely bad. We should just take our thing to the guy in the
Ehud
place.
does not want to risk touching those papers. He goes to the curtain door.
Okay.
It's definitely very bad here. I don't know.
Use the sword to push curtain across so he can enter.
Where are you going?
We must find Rin.
I think we should go. He's kind of pacing.
You can go back to Salt Room if you want. I'm finding Rin.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna go back to Salt Room.
He passes me by, I'll just kind of pat him on the shoulder, but I'll follow behind Ehud.
All right. Leaning on, so you enter and it's a bar. Kind of leaning on the bar is a dead man, a horn of spilled ale by his hand, still dripping on the floor. The mirror over the bottles is smashed, a streak of blood running from the impact point to the ground.
There's still ale dripping from
Yes.
it? This not makes sense.
No.
Everything else is dusty and dry. Why is this still pouring?
Would you like to examine it?
I want to search the room for the ring first.
Okay.
I don't want to get too distracted.
I'll listen.
All right, go ahead and give me an awareness test.
Let's see, standard?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, let me cancel that and redo it, because I still had it set on easy from the time before. But I will not cheat, I be honest soldier. Man.
You do not find the ring. What you notice is what looked like was once the front door, and it seems that the wood there has turned like into flesh and has like scabbed over and the front door, and it's like trying to grow the wood and the walls together as one. And that just, you can't unsee that, and it sticks in your brain as you're looking around the room going, where's this thing, where's this? And the dripping that just seems wrong. All you can continue to hear is just the dripping, the dripping, the dripping.
Are you okay?
Other than skin growing on door there, yes, I'm fine. Now, does she see that? Or is it just me?
No, she sees it. It just kind of distracted you heavily.
Mm-hmm.
Can I go back and check that curtain?
You can.
I go while she does that, I'll investigate that bottle with that horn that is still dripping.
As you look at it, it defies logic. Like the liquid doesn't seem to ever be changing its the amount that's in the glass, which isn't a whole lot. It just continually seems to be dripping, and then the puddle on the floor doesn't seem to be getting any bigger.
Kind of a time loop.
Right.
Almost. Okay. He's strange. And I come join her at curtain.
We're gonna start searching the bodies soon. It never even occurred to me we've been looking in drawers and desktops and everything, but we should have been checking the bodies as well. We'll do that next, but let's get through here and look.
Yeah.
Throwing back the curtain to this room, you are assaulted by a wall of dust and age. Crates and moldy boxes fill this room.
Before going in, I will search corpse of bartender.
Okay. As you kind of paw through the corpse of the bartender, you don't find anything. He's just got he's got a corkscrew, and he looks like someone bashed his head in against the mirror.
All right, then I follow in.
Have we been in through this door at all?
Which door?
The one I'm pinging over by 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was where
Yeah,
you
I
got
was
the
in.
sheets.
Okay.
and
I was
you
in
guys-
there.
Gotcha.
Everyone
I
paused
did a
through there.
search.
Very good. Just was checking.
So you're in a kind of a dusty room filled with old crates.
This right here, is this just a cabinet sitting there behind the
This
bar?
is the mirror that's got all. It's
The
the
mirror,
kind of that
okay.
cabinet that's got the bottles and then the mirror.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
So what would you like to do here in this room full of crates?
We keep searching. Search for room to see if I can find Reem.
As you start to kind of look through the room, you move a set of crates aside and you see a safe in the floor. And it's covered in rust and dust, and it just looks really decrepit.
Good place for stash.
Mm-hmm. Yep, definitely gonna be giving this place a good poke through.
Yeah.
So what would you like to do?
I will go ahead.
So I'll be going through everything if possible, giving it a good search.
Okay. The crates are all still like old foodstuffs, and there's bottles of liquor and sheets, and there's like streamers and other kind of wedding accoutrement, and then there's the safe in the floor.
Yeah, what about those curtains there though?
It's just kind of a separator in the room.
Alright, it's not hiding anything?
No, it's not hiding anything.
Alright,
I tried to see if I figured it will be this way, but I will try to open the safe door to see if it locked.
The safe is locked, but as you kind of pull on it, you can already feel that the rust that's kind of digging into the mechanism.
I tried to give it good hard twist to break through all the rust to try to break.
Go ahead and give me a challenging athletics test.
Challenging athletics.
So you kind of pull on it and you're able to pull kind of the handle off, and you can just hear kind of the locking mechanism just kind of disintegrating, and then you're able to open the safe. And inside the safe is a large pouch.
I pull pouch out and then open it up to see what is inside.
So as you pick it up, it's got a nice heft, and you hear the clinking of coins, and inside you find 40 silver shillings, a leather tube with a leather document tube, and then a small velvet jewelry box.
Leather duck, tube, jewelry box. I pull out the jewelry box and open.
Inside are two white gold rings with a braided design. One of them has a small diamond.
Oh,
I think. Please tell me odds are in favor that one of these two rings is ring Spectre is looking for.
we're taking the entire pouch with us. Let's go.
Oh yeah, true. I take the I put I keep jewelry box in hand. I put the rest of pouch sealed in my rucksack.
Okay. Are you guys gonna head back to the salt room?
I don't see any other need for us to keep searching. Hopefully, these rings that this is one of these two is ring we are looking for.
What did you find? Did you guys find the ring?
I hold out the jewelry box to Minuet.
Oh,
That should. It's
And open it up to show the two rings inside.
kind of she seems to look for the first time she looks more hopeful than she had before. Yes, I think this is going to work. I've got the salt, and this room is secure for now. I think we just need to
Do we return ring
hold
to corpse,
here.
or
We need to banish the corpse, and then we have to sink the rings in a lake. The only way to quiet the ghost forever. But we have to first weaken her by banishing her from the mortal realm. So every time, like, you can tell she's still struggling to kind of put words into sentences. Every time a ghost like this, they form, and if you want to do a ritual to banish them, they can't be present in the mortal realm, but they keep reforming. So we're going to have to banish her, and then we can find a lake and we can perform the ritual with the rings. I need to rest. I think we should all take an hour or two and just
agreed?
rest and kind of recuperate and figure out our plan, and then we can try to figure out how we want to move forward.
Works for me.
okay.
And
That sounds good.
No argument from me.
and that's where we will hold for tonight, because that's a really good cliffhangery stop point.
Okay.
Okay. Whew. Lovely inn you have here. I mentioned in chat I don't think this is getting any stars on Travelocity.
And I don't think this will get very good AAA rating.
No. All right. So, anybody in chat, thank you for hanging out. I hope you noticed the glee with which Sean takes his job as chief horror executive very seriously as he runs Zweihander. So let's do some outros. Sean, tell us a little bit about who you are, where we can find you on the interwebs, any cool stuff you got going on.
I write a lot of adventures. You can find me on Twitter. I write a lot of stuff for Zweihander right now. I've written a campaign, which you can also find on the Grim and Perilous library, which I should have a link for. And then you can find me on Twitter. I'm always there, or Discord.
Yep. And in fact, you can find us, all of us, in my Discord, which there should be a link down at the bottom here to join our Discord. And you're certainly welcome if you're not already a member. And you're absolutely invited to follow along the Twitch channel. So don't forget to punch the follow button if you like that. All right. How about Ms. Misery? Tell us a little bit about what you're up to these days. What other games can we find you playing? That sort of thing.
Well, I'm here usually every Wednesday, playing D&D. We just ended one campaign, and now we're starting a brand new one for anybody that wants to come check it out. It's the Dragons of Icespire Peak. I think there's 6 players. We're a fairly big party, and we're all fairly interesting characters. So definitely come check us out on Wednesday. Also on Saturdays, I am in a game, also with Wally at Cranio Dad's channel, and that is a homebrew continuation of Ghosts of Saltmarsh. Um, we're all getting kind of scaly over there.
We are getting kind of. We need to get some of that psoriasis medication. We're turning into dragons or something. Tiamat's messing with us. So nice. All right. Thank you very much, Ms. Misery. And Kentucky Hawkeye. What's going on with you, bud?
All right, you can find me on my Twitch channel, KY Hawkeye. You can find me there. You can find me under that name under most social medias except for Facebook. On Tuesday nights, I've restarted my Lego game series. We're working our way through Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, trying to gather up all the mini kits and characters and stuff like that are available to find. Also on later on Tuesday nights on Rural Zero Gaming, we are doing the new Mythos storyline from Wizards of the Coast, the new D&D module that's set in the with the Greek mythology.
Oh, the Myths of
kind of
Theros.
stuff.
Mythos of
Myths
Theros.
of Theros,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
We're doing that Thursday nights. You can find me
fun.
on my channel where I do my weekly Skyrim serial. I'm currently in the beginning of a story called Kentucky Hawkeye in Jarl Balrog's Court, kind of my own take on the Mark Twain classic Connecticut Yankee and King Arthur's Court. Doing our weekly cliffhanger oriented episodes there, and then Saturday night 7 p.m. on my channel is Grappler's Keep, where my WWE 2K20 universe, where a number of DMs, GMs, and RPG players from across the Twitch universe compete in the ring. The newly remodeled ring that will be debuting this week that we lovingly call the Dice Tray. So that, and I have a Discord set up for that. So if you want to join in and put in commentaries or propose rivalries or talk about the different wrestlers that we have from the Twitch universe in there, feel free to join us there as well. Otherwise, you'll see me either watching or playing in one-shots or short series like this all across Twitch. Otherwise, Cancer Cleric by day, RPG Fanboy by night.
Nice. Very good, sir. Just want to give a quick shout out to So Maddie Games for the overlay design. He's the owner and proprietor of I think it's called So Nerdwear. Really cool gaming T-shirts and things of that nature over there. So, and thanks Misery for giving us a little shout out. Wednesday night we do start the new Dragon of Icespire Peak campaign with 6 PCs, and should be awesome. And kind of, again, if you're interested in a cool, fun, safe community to come hang out in, join the Discord down below, and come give us a look. We have a lot of fun in there, a lot of good conversation, and it's just a nice place to hang out. So, and there's going to be some new stuff coming up here as well. We're going to be starting another game once the Zweihander finishes up here in about a month or so. So, Sean, great job, man. Thank you for introducing us to the game of Zweihander. I'm really having a good time. I wish I was a little smoother with it, but we're gonna. I'm clicking the start raid button. We're gonna go check out Laugh Love Lindy, one of my favorite people, a ray of sunshine in the gaming world. She's got I think she started maybe a new game tonight or recently. So we're going to go check her out. So hang out and throw some love at her when we get over there. Thanks everybody for hanging out.
Cool.